Alright, my name is Hops here. Welcome back to Honkai StarRail. Now, in the last episode we did Yukong's quest. Now we only have 4 left. We have the second part of Natasha's, the second part of Hook's, we have Clara's, and we have Serval's. And for this one, obviously, from the title, it's going to be the second part of Natasha's one. Since we already did the first one, I figured I should get the 2 that I've already done the first parts of out of the way. So it's kind of weird that Hook is here. It's fine, Hook. I'm gonna do your quest in the next video. Okay. So yeah, so I'm gonna do Natasha in this video. The next video is gonna be Hook, and then I'm probably gonna do Serval after that, and then finish up with Clara, and then I guess we'll see what I have after that, because I have a bunch of just normal quests that I can do, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do after that. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I guess we'll see what Natasha's got. Is that how you say this every single time? Yes, it is.
Can I talk to you for a moment? I have a favor to ask. Something rather personal.
It's okay, I'll do it.
I want to thank you again for recovering the Wonder Medicine. It meant a lot to me. But disposing of Vash's reagents isn't enough to solve the medical supply shortage. Many of my patients can't be seen promptly, and my stock of medicine is running low.
Okay, so we want me to go to the surface or something?
Thanks to you, the route to the overworld through the furnace core has reopened. I'd like to use it to return to the surface and see if I can get some help.
I mean, I'm sure that they would want to. I'm gonna say this just seems to say.
Funny as always.
I mean, you say that, but
remember my adoptive parents I mentioned to you a while ago?
Oh, what are we gonna go see?
After the reopening of the furnace core passage, I had an idea. I wrote a letter and asked Sampo to deliver it to my parents' old address.
Oh, God, dude, that's like the worst person to ask. Why would you do that?
I didn't have high hopes, but amazingly, Sampo brought me my mother's reply.
Was it good or bad? Yes.
That's exactly what I thought when I got her letter.
Yeah, there's no idea there's something suspicious.
Mom said they still live at the old house, but they're not working on the front lines anymore. They should still have some connections in the medical school and the hospital, though. Okay. If I'm lucky, maybe I can convince them to send extra medical supplies to the underworld.
Yeah, well, this is gonna happen.
Of course, that's not the only reason for me to go back to the surface. I can't wait to visit my parents again. And I can tell from my mom's letter that they feel the same.
Okay.
If possible, I would like you to go with me.
But why? I won't say, dude. Okay.
Wonderful. That's such a relief. I've sent another letter to my mom telling her to find us near Fountain Plaza. Okay. Don't worry. I know my way around the administrative district.
I mean, it's not that complicated, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Alright, yeah. I wonder how this is gonna go. Yeah, also, I'm guessing that after this one is when I get Natasha on the...
Don't worry, Mr. Sprock. We'll be safe here.
On the express. I couldn't think of the word. On the express.
Careful now. Don't.
This place doesn't seem to have changed much from what I remember.
Okay, what do you remember from it?
No, there you are. Sorry, I got distracted watching the crowds.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look at the busy flow of people. Life in the overworld carries on as usual, as if nothing has happened.
Well, I mean, I don't know, what are they gonna do? Just freak out all the time?
We're a little early. I've got an idea. I want to buy my mom a gift. You're more of an overworld local than I am now. Any suggestions?
Why would I don't know. Why would I know that? This was probably like the meme answer. This one's like, I don't know. This one.
Flowers, huh? That's a great idea. I've been underground for so long, I almost forgot what flowers smell like.
Okay, that was really sad. That was really
Flowers it is. Can you lead the way?
Okay, I guess we're doing this. I think the only times I've ever been in this building is for daily quests, and that's it. Yeah.
Eversummer? Was that always the name? Seems I was too young to get the irony back then.
It's fine, I just realized that too.
Sorry. I don't mean to sound cynical. Maybe it simply represents the people's hopes up here.
So, I mean, yeah, you gotta be hopeful if you don't want to die to the snow.
Now that I think about it, sending flowers is quite the tradition in my family. Mom, Dad, Vash, and I, whenever something good happened, we sent each other flowers to celebrate.
Okay.
Do you want to hear a flower story?
Why would you say this? No, this... I guess I'm gonna get into her. I guess.
Each year for their anniversary, my dad would send my mom a bouquet of ball peonies wrapped in red paper.
Okay.
I heard that ball peonies represent love that knows no end. It does fit their marriage.
Yes, that makes sense.
My father is a famous surgeon in Belobog. Because of his fame, people in medical circles paid great attention to his surgeries. He always had a lot of stress to deal with.
That doesn't really answer the question, but okay.
Each time he finished a tricky operation, my mom and I would buy a single stem of sunshine and then pin it on the chest pocket of his apron.
I'm sure that's a good idea.
Sunshines represent warmth and love of light. For patients on the verge of death, my dad might have been the only light to penetrate the darkness around them.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but I was more thinking about what if it, like, falls off and lit dust on, you know, whatever, it's fine.
Vash. Out of everyone in my family, I think he probably appreciated flowers the least.
Yeah, that probably makes sense.
Still, I remember the day he received his offer from the medical academy. My parents took me to the florist, and we bought him the most expensive marquee stem in the shop.
But I have a feeling he wasn't too... Is gracious there? I don't think it's gracious. I don't know what the word is.
When we gave him the flower, he failed to hide his smile. You can't imagine how hard it was to get him to smile.
That was really sad. He's probably good. What about you?
As an orphan, I never knew my birthday. My adoptive parents took me to the overworld and made the day I joined the family my birthday.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
And each year on that day, my parents would give me a bouquet of first snow. And the number of stems represented how many years had passed since I joined the family.
Okay.
I only found out later that first snow represents beautiful memories. My parents gave me a beautiful childhood, and I still haven't had the chance to thank them for that.
I guess that makes sense. I guess that's it. Alright, let's go. Alright, what do you got? Yeah, okay, give me the flowers. Actually, if we're giving it to her mom, then it would be this one.
Oh, ball peonies, is it? One sec.
I think I remember right. It would be if we're giving it to her mom.
There you go.
All done? Man, ball peonies. Nice pick. I wonder if Dad still sends Mom flowers on their anniversary. I knew you'd pick the right flowers. Mom and Dad will be so happy.
Okay, I wonder what would happen if I
Let's
picked the
go.
wrong
My
one.
mom will be there soon.
What should I...
I mean, unless she just has different dialogue for whichever one you pick. But, alright. Okay, this kind of sketchy. We're just going in the random corner of the town.
Come around and have a look.
Alright, here we go.
Mom!
Nat? Nat, is that you? Oh, come here, my darling.
Why does he looks way too young. That's kind of cute.
It's been too long, Mom. Too long. Sorry. I don't usually get this emotional. How have you been, Mr. Oswell? Thank you so much for taking care of my parents these last 10 years.
I'm doing fine, Miss Natasha.
Oh, it's not as okay. That's why I was like,
Look at you.
So, yeah.
You've blossomed into a fine young woman. Such a pity that your father...
Dad, I was wondering where he is. Is he...
Oh. He died, didn't he?
It was 3 years ago, Nat. No need to be sad. He passed away very peacefully.
Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. For 10 years, I left you both in the overworld. Mr. Oswell, I'm sorry you had to bear all this weight.
Taka, come on, don't be like that.
Don't be, my dear. It is my honor to look after your parents.
It's not your fault that they sealed off the passage between the surface and the underground. Don't be so harsh on yourself, daughter.
Yeah, come on, don't be like that. Oh, come on, Natasha, you gotta fight it.
Oh, Mom. I have so much to say to you. But, there's an urgent matter that needs your help. I apologize. I wish this were a happier reunion. But there are too many suffering with sickness in the underworld. You're the only person I can go to for help.
I mean, I'm sure I'll help.
Oh, there's no need to apologize, my child. I've heard of your deeds down there, and I know you've saved many lives. Your father, he would be proud of you.
I mean, I'm sure, definitely.
We have many connections in the medical academy. No matter what you need, be it medicine or data, I should be able to get it for you.
Yeah, that's good.
Be the doctor you always were, Nat. We have all the time in the world to catch up later.
I mean, you can go to the service whenever you want now. I'm gonna say this one because I feel like this is gonna make it worse.
She's always been there for me. With her help, we'll be able to ease the underworld's medical supply shortage. That's good news for patients who'd lost hope.
I mean, that is
I
true.
really wish I could spend the whole day talking to her about the old days. But sadly, now is not the time.
I mean, yeah, you get to
Let's head back to the underworld. We need to spread the good news.
Miss Natasha, one moment, please.
Oh, what do you got? I knew that wasn't gonna be the end.
Mr. Oswell? I thought you headed back home with Mom. How...
I apologize, Miss Natasha. As a matter of fact, there's something I have to tell you in person.
Okay.
Something that Mom isn't supposed to know?
Okay.
You haven't changed a bit. Smart and sensitive. The fact of the matter is, in the first 2 years after the passage was closed off, I received many letters from Master Vash.
Oh, of course.
What? Letters from Vash? Are you certain, Mr. Oswell?
How did he even get them?
Of course, miss. I recognized his handwriting. You'll see what I mean when you read the letters yourself. Actually, those letters were intended for your eyes only. The delivery address was the underworld, but because of the sealing off of the passageway, the letters were sent back to your old house. To me.
I don't understand. Did you not show them to my parents?
I'm sorry, miss. I opened one of them out of curiosity. Master Vash stressed in the letter that your parents must not know what happened to him.
To be honest, it's probably better that way.
That's why I put the letters in a secure place, waiting to hand them to you when we could meet again. I'm not sure if I did the right thing, Miss Natasha. I just didn't want your parents to feel that their son was so close and yet so far away.
Do you have the letters on you, Mr. Oswell? Let me take a look.
Of course, here. You can tell it's the young master's handwriting.
Okay, what do we got? You've been envious? Yeah, of course you were. Giving speeches? Okay. Looks to me this is not a good idea. Okay, so this was when after he got. So that means he's not dead. Okay, so he's not dead. I'm guessing. Actually, this was like what, 2 years ago, so maybe he's dead. I don't know. Natasha.
The cold has revealed to me my arrogance. How can a child who grew up in warmth ever begin to comprehend a cure to bitter cold? Vash didn't give up on his research into blizzard immunity, even after he left the city.
Yeah, he's kind of he is very stubborn.
I live in abandoned houses under broken roofs and continue my experiments. One step after another, I've made breakthroughs. I'm trembling, not because of the cold, but because I can feel I'm getting closer to the answer I seek. If what's in here is true, then Vash must have built a lab somewhere in the snow plains, and even made progress in his research. But how can that be?
Yeah, how did he not just die? Everyone said.
It's possible. But what if he was still sane when he wrote this down?
Yeah, wasn't this like 2 years ago? How do you know if he's still there?
I need to leave the city to recover my brother's research data. Are you willing to come with me?
Yep, okay, let's go.
Leave the city? You are taking too much risk, Miss Natasha.
It's fine. I have godly powers. I'm sure she'll be fine doing.
I know, Mr. Oswell. But I have a hero with me. She saved the underworld. I'm sure she'll protect me, right?
But I feel like you're making a threat.
Vash, it's been so many years. Are you still alone in the blizzard? Oh, ignore me. I'm just talking to myself. Let's go. It's time to face my past head-on.
Okay, where the hell are we going? Oh, is that what that old house is? I've always seen this place, but I never knew what it was.
Such harsh cold. It's hard to imagine anyone surviving in these conditions.
Okay, don't see me. Don't
Unless
see me.
blizzard immunity is real.
Don't see me.
Let's hurry up.
Alright, let's go.
Here, this looks like lab equipment. Maybe Vash left it behind. Huh. Still, it's all just used test tubes, beakers, and other vessels. There's no sign of any sample reagents or lab notes for that matter. Oh, I know my brother. He's meticulous when it comes to medical experiments. There's no way he wouldn't document his results.
Maybe he moved them all somewhere else.
I want to go deeper into the snow plains. Can you press on any further?
No, it's fine. I don't even know if my character can feel the cold or not.
Gosh, the temperature keeps getting lower. We can't give up halfway.
I mean, I can go look. You don't need to come with me.
No need. Don't you underestimate the leader of Wildfire.
Okay, don't feel like that.
Let's press on then. This may not sound like me, but I hope that deity the architects worship can grant us some luck.
I gotta go over there now? Okay. Don't see me. No. I'm not here. Oh god. Hi. How you doing?
Citizens. Outside the walls? Hey, you two! Stop right there!
How are you doing?
That's a Silvermane guard. Is he yelling at us?
What? There's no one else here. What do you mean?
I'd almost forgotten. No one can leave Belobog without authorization. Looks like we need to talk our way out of this.
I'm sure I'll be able to. We're gonna have to fight them our ways.
I can't say you sound suspicious, but I can't just take your word for it either.
I literally saved this planet. What do you want?
Captain, look at her necklace. Maybe she's telling the truth.
It's the same as Dr. Vash's.
My brother does wear an identical necklace. Do you know him?
Are you really his sister? Dr. Vash saved a lot of my soldiers.
Saved your soldiers?
Yes. Take a look at the guards patrolling outside the city. All of them are risking their lives.
Okay.
Aside from the monster-related casualties, we lose men to frostbite every year. But thanks to the medicine the doctor leaves us, my soldiers are able to withstand the cold. They can make camps in the
So
snow
he
plains
actually
as
did
footholds
do
for
it,
our
didn't he?
patrols. If it weren't for the doctor, we would have long since frozen to death.
Okay, so he actually did.
Medicine. Blizzard immunity.
Yeah, where is
We
it?
don't know.
What do you mean?
Dr. Vash is elusive. My squad only met him once, and he didn't seem like the talkative type. He leaves the medicine at specific locations, and our patrols go there to collect it.
Okay.
The medicine is extremely potent. A small vial could keep someone warm for a week.
Okay.
Speaking of the doctor, it's been a long time since we last saw him. At least 2 or 3 years. I hope he's alive and well.
Oh, he's dead, isn't he?
So he really did have a breakthrough in the snow plains. Oh, did the medicine have any side effects for you?
Side effects? Not that I know of. If there were a problem, it'd be that we couldn't go back to the city until the effect had worn off.
That's why he got it in the snow plain.
Because the city would be too hot for us. We'd break a sweat just sitting idle.
So I guess that like boosts their resistance to the cold, but it also boosts their sensitivity to the heat.
Thanks for the information. We're planning to head deeper into the snow plains to find my brother.
Seems like you made up your mind. I'd really like to send some of my men with you, but we can't leave our posts.
No, it's fine. I got this.
Here, take this medicine. If what you two told me is true, I'm sure you're more than capable of handling yourselves out there.
Hey, we didn't have to actually fight
Thank
them.
you, Captain. We'll take it with us.
Alright, what do we got? I do not remember what's out here at all, so I guess we'll see. I just... You know, I'm just gonna do this. I don't want to deal with all the enemies.
Hold on. That's a big guy over there. Did you see that? There's something on the monster's back. Oh, the blizzard immunity. Shall we drink it? It's your call.
Yeah, but if we do that, we can't go back to the city. That's what he said. So I feel like that's not a good idea.
I'm ready. Be careful.
Because if we drink it, we can't go back to the city, so I feel like that's not a good idea to do.
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run!
Come on, stay.
I want to protect everyone too. Blizzard Tara!
I don't have a feeling it's gonna be like, oh, that was actually his brother. I don't feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Tough luck running into me!
I need her for damage.
I've got a lot of nerve.
Mission command.
I'm not afraid.
Eliminating threat.
Time for an overhaul.
This thing has so much health. Ow.
Try that again. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
I doubt I can embrace this thing, but let's try. Ow.
Annihilate.
My turn.
Let's
Just a little something.
heal.
I've got a lot of nerve. You can't run. I want to protect everyone.
Stop freezing the one character that I don't want to be frozen.
Mission command.
Tough luck running into
I have something for
It's the worst possible person the bird is good.
Get away. Try that again.
Mission command.
perhaps use humanity.
At least he doesn't have too much
Desire to
health.
control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Just a little something.
Also, I know some people being like, oh, what about Natasha? Natasha, they're not gonna kill Natasha. Like,
Time for a
come
shot.
on. There is no world where Natasha is going to die. Especially in a companion mission, there's no world. Like, I highly doubt they would not do that. Okay, there we go.
It's done. That was my first time seeing you in battle. You've got some moves, don't you? No wonder you were able to save the underworld.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. The only time we fought together is when we fought StarRail.
Let's have a look over there. My gut tells me we should find something connected to Vash.
Alright, we have this. Let's run around the buildings out here. Where?
These are records of his experiments.
Why is it zooming out?
It's Vash's handwriting. This must be the location of his final lab. Come have a look. His last experiment was
Why
nearly
was it
2
zooming
years
out like that?
ago.
What the hell?
What happened after that? Huh. But his notes seem to suggest he was working to improve blizzard immunity. Brother, where are you? What happened?
Yeah, I think so. We go back.
Sorry. I needed to take a moment.
What's gonna happen is he's gonna like show up.
After
What's gonna
seeing
happen?
the letters Mr. Oswald kept for me, I was hoping things might have ended differently. I shouldn't have asked you to come with me to such a dangerous place.
Yeah, I mean, at least you got some information. He mustn't know you. Don't fucking hide it from me, dude.
I do. I can't forgive him for what he's done. Nor can I say I don't miss him. Maybe I should feel glad. The medicine might not have been what he wanted it to be, but it came to something. Maybe he found some inner peace.
Yeah, I guess they'll remember him for better and for worse.
They'll remember him as a murderer, as someone whose evil experiments brought great harm to the innocent. Vash doesn't deserve to be remembered as a doctor. I know that very well. But maybe this blizzard immunity can now bring benefit to others. Even if it was made by a monster.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Human beings really are conflicted life forms.
Yeah, what are we doing now? Are we going back?
I'll take his records and data with me, and continue what he started. One day the world will see a perfect blizzard immunity.
Okay, well, how's it
Before
gonna
we
work?
leave, I'd like to ask for another favor. The last one, I promise.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that. Alright, what are we doing? Oh.
That should do. Hope it can withstand the snow.
What am I looking at? What am I looking at?
You're right. Let me think.
Yeah, you should put something there.
Here lies Vash. My brother.
Is that kind of basic?
That'll do.
I mean, I guess it's her brother.
Thank you for helping me. I feel like a great weight has been lifted.
Yes.
So long, brother. Hope you don't forget Dad's teaching. A doctor does not get to choose his or her patient, my children. Remember, never say no to those who come to you for help. Never.
Yeah. Is that the, oh, that's the end. Okay. And there we go. Now she's finally on the express. Okay. Okay, so now we got the answers to what these buildings are in the snow plains. Okay, so we got that one. So we only have 3 more to go. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be. I keep pressing tab to open the menu accidentally. That's good. This is gonna be about it for this episode of Honkai StarRail, guys. Next time we're gonna do Hook's quest and finish that off, and then we only got 2 more after that, and then I guess I'll see what I want to record after that. But yeah, that's gonna be about it. So if you like the video, maybe the like button, hit the subscribe button. If not, that's fine as well, and I will see you in the next video.